All right, number 11, we want to use linear approximation to estimate the following quantity, and we want to choose a value that produces a small error. All right, so the function we are going to start with is going to be tan of x. All right, we're going to estimate x equals negative 3% shortly. We want to pick a value that's close to this that doesn't require a calculator, so we will start with 0. 0 is very close to 3, something we can work with. So first we're going to find the derivative. Well, this is f of x. Just remind us that the linear approximation is going to be f of a, so I will be plugging in 0 plus f prime of a x minus a. All right, so I need to find the derivative of tangent. I'm going to refer to trig cheat sheet, going to our course. Going back to the videos, cheat sheet handout. Last time I went to the differential sheet, I'll go to the derivative sheet. They're both pretty similar. Sometimes they give a different form, but they're all equivalent. Derivative of tangent is secant squared x. So we'll write equal sec squared x, our derivative. And then we will plug in f prime of 0. Secant is 1 over cosine. Cosine of 0 from the unit circle. Order pair is 1, 0. Cosine is the x coordinate, so it's just 1. So 1 divided by 1, which is just equal to 1. So f prime of a, or f of 0 is just 1. We're going to plug 0 in for tangent. So this is our f of 0. Tangent is sine over cosine. Sine, in this case, y value is 0 over 1, which is just 0. Okay, so I have my two functions. I can now plug it into linear approximation. So f of a here, just 0, plus the slope, 1, times x minus a value of 0. So 1 times this will just give me x plus 0 is just x. So my linear approximation is just x. So now we want to approximate L of negative 3%. And so they'll just be equal to x is at 3, the negative 3%. They want to type exact answer. So if I plug in a percentage, we usually get a radian. So I want to find out what is this in radians. So a unit circle, the ratio, this is pi, and it's also 180 degrees. So we're going to use that ratio times pi over 180. So we're going to divide out degrees and multiply. So this will be 3 pi over 180. This can, negative 3. This can be reduced by 3, so divide by 3. 3 goes into 18 6 times, so that'll be negative pi over 60 when you convert that to radians. Because when you plug in a degree, we're looking for that radian answer. So negative pi over 60